Welcome back Pokefans to part 8 of my Pokemon Flora Sky series. Last episode, we made our way to Turzoro city and we have actually defeated Wally for the very first time. Unfortunately, he only had his Curlia, which I wasn't really expecting. But we were easily able to defeat him. This episode, we'll make our way to the third gym and try to get our third gym badge, as well as go to the safari games to get the strength HM. As you can see, I have gone ahead and leveled up most of my team members to level 30, as the third gym leader will have the highest Pokemon at level 30. And over here, since I did pick up 2 rare candies with the help of my Zigzagoon, I just decided to go ahead and use it to just evolve Curlia over here. Finally, we have a Gardevoir in our team. Now this is really good. Gardevoir is quite a good special attacker and I'm pretty sure it's gonna help us a lot in the upcoming gym battle. Since we did have only one more rare candy left, I just decided to use it on Aaron. Why not? But of course it doesn't really evolve at level 30 like I thought it would. It might actually evolve at level 33, so we can't really do too much about it for now. Alright, I think the easier thing for me to do, since the upcoming gym is actually a electric type gym, I think Aaron should be a really good team member to go ahead with. I've also gone ahead and trained up all my other team members to level 30 just to make sure that they are able to help me in the gym battle. Alright, this gym is quite special, as you know, all of the battles that we're gonna have has a chance of being a double battle. So I am very happy about that. Alright, here is the first pair of trainers and they will have all kind of electric type Pokemons. So if you haven't really chosen a electric type Pokemon to your team, you can just go ahead and check out all the electric type Pokemons that are actually available in this game and then go ahead and choose one. Alright, let's see how we do on this battle. As you can see, the level of Pokemon is quite high. They are around level 26. So I presume that our third gym battle will also be quite tougher, considering that the gym leader does have some fully evolved Pokemons as well. Alright, let's go ahead and target Luxio first and take it down before we move on to Electrike. I feel like that is an easier way to do things. Unfortunately, it did escape both of my moves in the second turn, but at least the third turn we were able to take it down. Alright, I have been actually trying to find when I will actually get a Firestone, because I do need it to evolve my Growlithe over here. Now I might not evolve it until level 49, considering that is the level where it actually learns Flamethrower. But as soon as it learns that move, I want it to evolve. So I am just trying to search where we'll find a Firestone. In case if you guys know where to find one, please comment down that over here for this video and I'll go ahead and check it out. But for now, I think it's the only Pokemon that is kind of stuck, not evolving. The other ones will definitely evolve by leveling them up. Either way, it seems like my Growlithe is almost going down, so I might have to switch it out at this point. I don't really want it to lose out the EXP from this battle. So let me quickly switch into Grottle, who does resist electric type moves. Now again, I don't really have a ground type Pokemon, so I might have a bit of a tougher challenge in my hand. I'm pretty sure anyone who is using a ground type Pokemon for this gym is gonna have a much easier time, considering that all of these Pokemons are, having quite a weakness to it as well. But we still have Aaron, who is a rock type Pokemon, and I'm actually hoping that it will learn a better ground type move. If not, we will definitely try using Gardevoir as well. Grottle can go ahead and do some damage, and if there is a Magnemite to go against, we'll definitely switch into Growlithe to take care of it. Alright, since we have defeated the first 2 trainers, I can actually move on. And here is the second trainer right here. So let's quickly go ahead and battle this guy as well. As you just saw, all of these trainers are kind of, optional. You don't really have to battle all of them. But I feel like battling them would definitely level up my team members a bit more so that they are a bit ready for the gym battle. Alright, here is a Chincha, which is one of my favorite Pokemon. It's actually a water and electric type. And Chinchou is actually a really good Pokemon. Now, if you haven't used it before, I would definitely recommend this Pokemon. I have personally used it in some of my playthroughs and it is really tough. It has a really good special defense and it won't easily go down unless it's a grass type move, so you do have to be careful against a grass type Pokemon. But it can hold its own, so if you haven't really added a water type or an electric type Pokemon to your team, Chinchou is an amazing Pokemon to add. Alright, I did decide to go with Emolga, but I think I should have actually gone with Grottle, who would have done more damage. So I guess I do have to switch in Grottle over here. Either way, we should be able to take down this Chinchou pretty easily. And as you saw, it can actually use Thunderbolt at this level, so I believe it will learn this around this level. If not, if it's something that this trainer specially has, then I'm not really sure. But as far as I have used it before, it is a pretty good Pokemon. Alright, here is a Blitzel, which I have personally not used. But I do want to go ahead and try it once. Maybe in a future Pokemon game, we can definitely go ahead and try using it. Alright, let's see how we can take it down with our Grottle. I mean, again, I don't really have any super effective moves against any of these Pokemons. So my best bet would be just trying and using the most powerful move I have in each of my Pokemon. And yeah, just by using Razor Leaf, we were able to take down the Blitzel. It's gonna be a bit tougher, but I think we should be still able to pull through. As it seemed like we were taking a lot of damage, I just went ahead and healed up my team members. Now here are the last pair of trainers in this gym. Now I feel like in this game, there are way less Pokemon trainers in the gym. At least until what we have seen till now, until the third gym, we have had maximum of 5 trainers in a gym. Compared to the normal Pokemon games where we definitely would have more than 5 trainers for each of the gym, I feel like this is, I guess, much tougher just because we don't really get enough trainers to train up our Pokemon before the gym leaders battle. Alright, here we have a Elekid, which is quite nice to see. I believe we are able to catch this one for ourselves, but we do have to go forward in game in order to encounter it. Since Elekid is a baby Pokemon, I believe we'll be able to find it in the Safari Zone, that is in the city. So you can definitely go ahead and check it out. If you do want to add it into your team, it is a better place. You will be able to find Togepi, I guess Magmar as well in that area. At least that's what I think when they mention it as baby Pokemons being available. We also will be able to find Natu in the Safari Zone. So if you want to add it to your team, definitely go ahead and pick it up. Now talking about the Strength HM, we can actually go ahead and use it once we get the third gym badge, which means we can actually go ahead and explore the Dark Cave that is right next to Route H, which is the cycling route. We can actually go ahead and explore that cave as well. As I remember, there was an area where the strength boulder should have been moved. Alright, seems like this battle is a bit tougher and I feel like I might have to level up my team members a bit more. But we can definitely go ahead and give it a try. We can definitely see if we can win the gym battle by just being at level 30. If not, I'll go back and train up my team members a bit more and we can re-challenge this gym. It seems like Gardevoir is definitely helping me a lot through this gym, considering that it does have Psychic, which is one of the best Psychic type moves out there. And we have defeated these 2 trainers as well. Let me quickly heal up my team members and let's go ahead and battle the gym leader. Alright, I'm back and I'm completely ready to battle this gym leader. Let's quickly go ahead and talk to him and see how this gym battle goes. Alright, here we have the gym leader Watson, who you might have seen in Pokemon Emerald. And he is gonna be starting with a Elekid. Now that is pretty cool. It's always better to go ahead and just take down this Elekid immediately, just because it just has some static moves that it will try and use on you. Alright, we were able to take it down. That was quite shocking. I did not expect a crit hit over there, but I do believe that without the crit hit, we would have still taken down the Elekid. Alright, we are going to be switching into Growlithe since he is actually switching into Magneton. This is an amazing Pokemon, but we should be able to at least do some damage with the help of Ember. That was quite lucky. We did dodge the confusion and the damage is pretty good as well. Unfortunately, the shockwave over here was a crit hit, so Growlithe is going to be going down. That was unfortunate. If it wasn't a crit hit, I'm pretty sure we would have taken down that Magneton. Let me quickly go ahead and switch into Gyarados and try using Dragon Rage. I'm pretty sure at the level of HP that Magneton is, it should be going down for the Dragon Rage. Alright, that was pretty good. And Emolga is next. I really wish we knew a rock type move because Emolga is quite tough if you don't really have a super effective move against it. I think using my Gardevoir is the best choice at this point, so let's try using Confusion and Psychic to take it down. Alright, that was amazing. The second crit hit in this gym battle. It seems like Gardevoir is definitely putting its effort and making sure that we are going to be winning this challenge. Since this is going to be his final Pokemon, I did want to switch things up a bit and try using Grotle. Of course, he does have a Lantern, which is one of my favorite water type Pokemon after Mudkip. So it's quite nice to see it over here. Sadly, Grotle did get paralyzed and Lantern actually healed it up. It did use Supersonic as well, so now we are not only paralyzed but also confused. This is actually pretty bad. Let's hope we can actually hit Razor Leaf constantly. If not, we are gonna be in quite a lot of trouble. Okay, let's try that once again. And of course, we hit ourselves twice in confusion. Why not? At least the shockwave is not really doing the amount of damage that I was expecting, so that's nice. Sadly, it seems it's not quite working out for us, so I do have to switch out Grotle just to make sure that I don't lose the EXP in it, and I will just go ahead and switch back into Gardevoir. Alright, let's see how this is gonna go. Thankfully, we are having Volt Absorb, which is actually the ability of Lantern, so we are quite safe from its electric type moves. And okay, Watson is definitely trying to use a lot of super potions. Sadly, we missed that move, so let's try that one again. Alright, the Psychic is doing a lot of damage. I think one more move should be able to take this Lantern down. We actually got pretty lucky with multiple crit hits as well as multiple Supersonics just missing its moves. So I think that's the main reason why we were able to win this battle, and I'm really happy that Gardevoir stepped up for this one. I'm pretty sure if it had gone down, I wouldn't have been able to win this battle. So this was pretty amazing. I'm really happy that we were able to get the third gym badge as well as Shockwave TM, which is definitely a TM that I can consider teaching one of my Pokemons. I'm pretty sure that my Emolga will learn this move, but since it does have the same PP as the Spark move, I don't think I'll actually teach it to my Emolga. But Aaron or Gardevoir would definitely have some advantages knowing this move, So definitely in the future we can go ahead and teach this move to one of the Pokemon. Now that we have got the third gym badge, let me quickly go ahead and heal up my team members and we can make our way to the Safari Zone. Before we move on, we do need one more item and we have to just come to this house, and this NPC will actually give us the Pokeball Case. So this Pokeball Case is quite helpful if you're trying to catch some Pokemon in the Safari area. But personally, you do need it to actually enter this area, so it's better to just go ahead and get this item before you go into the Safari Zone. Alright, here we are, and let's quickly go ahead and walk through. We do have to pay 500 Pokédollars for each turn, and we only get 500 steps. So I will definitely go ahead and make my way directly to the house where we'll get the Strength HM, and then maybe just check out the Safari Zone and see what kind of Pokemons we might actually find. If you're lucky, you will be able to find EVs in this area as well. So if you're definitely trying to get a EV evolution as one of your team member, you do have to just come over here and catch an EV for yourself. Alright, the house is actually quite near, so we are able to still cover it within the 500 steps. And in this house, I believe it's the NPC in the right side, the one that's actually sitting with a coffee mug. Let's quickly go ahead and talk to him. And since we do have the third gym badge with us now, he's actually going to be gifting us HM04, which is actually Strength. Alright, since we do get this HM over here, and since that's the only thing why I came to this area, I think I'll go ahead and try to exit. If I can't, I'll just go ahead and run around until my steps are complete and I'm able to go outside. Now there are different areas to this Safari Zone, so you won't be able to find all the baby Pokemons in one area. You do have to just look around and see in which areas you'll be able to find the Pokemon, and just stay in that area until you find it. I feel like the area right next to the entrance won't really have any of the baby Pokemon. If you do want them, you do have to go kind of past the house that we just were in to get the Strength HM, in order to find Pokemon such as Pichu, Eevee, etc. But since I'm not really, I don't really need any of these Pokemons, I will definitely try and exit this area. Of course, it seems like for some reason I am just encountering Lillipups a lot. It seems like the game is giving me a sign to catch one for myself, but I don't really need it, so I will definitely ignore that. Right here is an R2, quite nice, but I don't think I want it in my team since I do have Gardevoir, so I'll just go ahead and run away. Once my steps are complete, I will definitely go ahead and exit Turzoro City, so I'll see you guys soon. Now it actually took me some time to get out of the Safari Zone just because I had a lot of steps still remaining. But just before exiting the Turzoro City, we do have to come back and just talk to this NPC. Now it seems like I do have to teach one of my Pokemon the move Strength in order to talk to him. So let me quickly go ahead and do that as well. Right, here is the Strength TM or HM in this case, and it is quite a strong move, so I think that will actually help Growlithe a lot, so I think I'll go ahead and just teach it. As you can see, most of the Pokemons will learn this HM, and in case if any of your team members do not learn it, you can definitely go ahead and teach this move to your Zigzagoon and just add it to your team. For now, I just decided to go ahead and give this move to Emolga. I just thought that since it's not really learning any new electric type move, it's better to have a better normal type move instead. Alright, let's quickly go ahead and talk to this NPC. And he is going to be gifting us a lava cookie. Now this is actually quite a rare item. I don't think we can actually get one in this game. So it's quite nice to get this item over here. Basically it's a substitution to full heal, and it will just heal up your status of your Pokemon during a battle. Alright, I have made my way to south of Route J, which is the desert route that we were before. And and we are actually gonna make our way to the right side to our next city. Here are the first interviewers that we are actually meeting, but I think I'm just gonna be taking them down. It's gonna be pretty easy. For some reason I did have Gardevoir up in front still, even though I decided to switch out. I think I forgot to swap out my team members. So after this battle, I'll definitely go ahead and swap out my team members as well. Feel like Gardevoir is at a really good level, so I don't really have to worry about it. At least I had Growlithe in my second team. I'm glad that I have it. We are able to take down the team members pretty easily. Alright, now that we have defeated them, I do want to go ahead and visit the Hippodon Temple before we move on with our next route. So let's go ahead and go up the stairs that you're able to see over there. Right, so this is the path to Hippodon Temple. We do have this smaller cave over here. We don't really have any encounters, but once we come outside to Route J, we are able to encounter Gibbles over here. So if you do want to catch one, you can definitely go ahead and just run around. It is a bit rarer, but you will be able to easily find it. Alright, here we are in the Hippodon Temple. Now, since I do have a Ripple put up, I won't be able to encounter them. But otherwise, you will be definitely able to encounter Hippodon in this temple. Alright, here is the puzzle that I was talking about. As you can see, we are covered in darkness, and I believe we can actually use Flash TM over here, so we do have to just navigate in the dark. I would definitely recommend having Ripple up over here because you will be still able to encounter Pokemon in this area. As you can see, I'm just encountering a Geodude, which is quite annoying. If it does have sturdy ability. So once I run away from this battle, I'll definitely go ahead and try putting up a Ripple as well. Now, the puzzle is not too tough. As long as you follow the path that I'm actually taking, you'll definitely be easily able to get out of this place. I think the only time I had some issue was the first time I went through this, just because I didn't know how to navigate through it. But now that I know the route, I can just go ahead and follow this path and go along it. There are definitely a lot of dead ends in this puzzle, so unless you follow the same correct path that I'm following, you'll still be able to end up kind of getting lost. Alright, once you find the blue tile, you'll be transported to another part of this temple. And as you can see, there's actually an item right about over there. Alright, you actually will be able to find ball toys over here. So that's quite nice. I was not expecting it, but I really like ball toys, so it's really nice to see it. Alright, we do get a red shard from this temple. That's nice. And since I haven't still put up a Ripple, I'm still able to encounter these Pokemons. But that is all for the Hippodon Temple. We don't really have anything else left. All we have to do is just go ahead and step on the other blue tile, and that will actually teleport you back to the entrance of the temple. Alright, I guess it's quite annoying if you do not have a Ripple up. You constantly have Pokemons coming up and encountering them. Anyway, since we have completed the Hippodon Temple area, I'll quickly go ahead and go back to Route J or south of Route J, and we can go from there. Alright, here we are back, and we do have two ways that we can actually go through. I'll just go ahead and go to the upper level, and we can actually check out the lower level on a later stage. Alright, this is actually Route P, and we have quite a lot of trainers in this route, which is quite nice, and they are going to be a bit higher in level now that we have got our third gym badge as well. Alright, there is a Chinchino. Now that is the first time I'm actually seeing a Chinchino. It's the fully evolved form of Minchino, and it is really pretty. I really like its design, but I'm not really sure how good it is as a Pokemon to battle with. So if you guys know, definitely go ahead and comment it down below. Alright, let's see how we can take down these Pokemons. And I'm actually still hoping that Growlithe will learn Flame Wheel. It is of course at level 30 and it still has the only fire type move as Ember. Pretty bad for its moveset. So let's hope it will learn a better move sooner. Alright, it seems like they have a Luxio as well, which is pretty good. I've definitely used one and it's quite nice. Alright, let's focus on taking it down as well and then focus on the Cinccino. Seems like Cinccino is more into helping hand than actually using the attack move. That is quite helpful for us. Alright, let's go ahead and try taking it down with a Psychic. And we have taken it down in one hit. Alright, not bad. As you can see, they do give you a lot of EXP as well. So if you want to specifically train only one Pokemon, I would definitely recommend encountering these trainers one after the other and leveling up your team member. Alright, there is an item as well, so let me quickly go ahead and pick it up. It's actually the TM for Rock Tomb. Now that is really good. I might actually go ahead and teach that move to Aaron on a later stage. It definitely could use a rock type move by now. Alright, here is our next trainer who has a Piplup. I believe we have finally seen all the 3 starter Pokemons, Piplup being the last, and I'm really happy about that. That was pretty amazing. Alright, we have taken it down and she's gonna be switching out to a Machoke. I really wish that we had a flying type move about now, but it seems like none of my Pokemons are really learning this move. Either way, we still have Gardevoir, so we should be good with taking down this Machoke. Let's quickly go ahead and use Psychic and take down this Machoke as well. As far as I remember, this route is actually quite small, so we should be able to go to the next town pretty soon. So let me definitely make my way to the next town. Alright. Okay, that person was not a trainer, so that is quite surprising. But we will be definitely able to find a Buizel in this route, so that is quite nice. You know what, I might actually think of catching a water type Pokemon. It feels like since this is a raining route, I might be able to find a water type Pokemon over here. So let me actually check that one out and see what kind of Pokemon we can get in Route B. Alright, here is another NPC. Not the P-Dog, of course. We do have to run away from this battle. But once I do that, I'll definitely go ahead and just talk to the other NPC. Alright, it seems like she's not a trainer as well. So definitely would recommend going from the upper route as the trainers are all up there. Nothing to see in the lower route. But if you're definitely trying to avoid all of these trainers, then the best way would be to going through the down route and then go through the water if you do have surf. If not, you would have to definitely come back up and avoid all of these trainers. Alright, here is another Blitzel. I did find a Blitzel in the Safari Zone as well, so if you want one, you can definitely find one over there. Alright, that was the only Pokemon this trainer had, so we were easily able to take her down. Let's quickly move on forward. And we have another trainer over here. Route B is quite special in this game just because of the rainy effect it has. It feels like these kind of routes are quite rare in each of these games. Usually there is only one route and that's all. The rest of the routes are just plain without any kind of weather. So it is really nice to see this route. I mean, not only this route, any of these snowy areas also are quite nice because they are quite rare in a game. I'm pretty sure we are gonna be having a snowy route and a snowy city in this game as well. So I'm really looking forward to see that. Alright, let's just check out if there are any hidden items. And there is one right here and we can move on. Alright, there is another bridge and once we go through it, we do have another trainer running around over here. I feel like we are quite close to the next town, so let's quickly go ahead and battle all of these trainers. Alright, here we have another runner. Let's see which Pokemons he's gonna be having. Again, he has a Blitzel, so it is quite a lot of them. I mean, I wasn't really expecting to see Blitzel in so many of these trainers, but it definitely seems to be a trend. Alright, at least we were able to take it down. And there is a Ponyta. Now this is the first time we're seeing a Ponyta, so it's quite nice. You will still be able to encounter this in Route E, that is the left exit of Platepet City, and you can definitely catch one from there. But since we have added Growlithe into our team, I don't think I do have to worry about it. Now regarding Gyarados, I feel like if I do find a better water type Pokemon, I'll definitely switch it out. Considering that I already have Emolga, which is part flying type, I feel like Gyarados is just gonna be another duplicate, so I don't think I'll use it. But using Gyarados till now was quite fun, so I think I really enjoyed using it. Alright, we do have a few berries, so let me quickly go ahead and pick them up as well. Alright, I guess we do need a Pokemon that can actually surf to cross through this route. That is definitely an easier way to go through it. But here we have two trainers. Alright, let's see what they are gonna be having since it's a double battle. Alright, they have a Chinchou and a Wooper. Now that is quite nice. If I do find Chinchou or Wooper, I will definitely add it to my team. I do not care if they are redundant, if their typings are gonna be redundant. I think it's an awesome Pokemon to have. Alright, let's quickly go ahead and try to take them down. Now, since we have definitely got our third gym badge and explored Route P, I feel like the upcoming town would be definitely a good place for me to end out this episode. So let's see how that goes. I feel like we are quite close to the next town as well. Alright, we were easily able to take down both of these Pokemons just because we are a bit higher in level. And we have defeated these trainers as well. Alright, they have registered themselves to our Pokénav and we have made our way to Habitat Town. Alright, quite a unique name. And since we are kind of out of time, as we have come over 30 minutes, I feel like this is a good place for me to end out this episode. In the next episode, we'll definitely go ahead and explore this town and see what we can do next. I'll definitely go ahead and check out the Pokemons around Route P as well. For now, thank you all for watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. And I'll definitely see you guys in the next one.